My favorite topic to learn about this year was coral reefs. Although it was kind of hard and really I don't know if that was because of my attention span or not, but it was interesting because it we did study stuff that was relevant and just kind of like happening now in the world, which I appreciate. Um, I also enjoyed it because I learned the importance of coral because I had no idea what was going on before, and yeah. I feel like academically, I feel like I've accomplished not really a lot in terms of like learning, honestly. More just like a couple things I'm proud of that I got done, but I do have a hard time like doing some of these assignments because they're a little too extreme sometimes, which maybe not extreme, just it's just a little too hard sometimes, I think. And it's not even that it's too hard, but we don't learn about it enough in class, in my opinion. We have to do too much on our own, and that's what makes it hard. Um, Socially, I did meet new people my first semester when I was in the fifth period class, and it was nice, but it wasn't like really great socially. Although I've never really had a problem like talking to people and being nice and everything. So that's just kind of the same. But I'm glad I'm in fifth period now because I do have a lot more friends and it's a better environment. I feel like I can reach out to more people definitely to get help and to work together. So that's good socially. I can improve academically by asking for help because I need it a lot and I kind of depend on my peers some of the time, which isn't the best thing. And that's why I don't do stuff right sometimes because I don't make the effort to come and talk to you, and I apologize for that. So I need to be more prepared in how I'm going to be ready to be asking and helping and really just like dedicated. And socially, I don't, maybe I could improve by, um, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know how I can improve socially. You can tell me that. I'm open to criticism. I just can't think of anything. So if I was if I was you, Mr. Nandi, I would describe my performance as a student like tries to help and participate because anytime I kind of know what's going on, I want to talk about it. I guess I just don't ask enough questions in class to like accurately represent where I'm at, and I don't know if you would know that or not, but that's how it is. I think that you would think I like to help people and that I'm social and that I want to help, everybody understand. Um, I think you would think I'm distracted sometimes and I'm kind of like incongruent with my work, or not incongruent, oh my gosh, inconsistent with my work and not very invested, maybe sometimes kind of slacking off. But, and I talk a lot sometimes. I would change this course. This is dynamic by making making the learning like process of everything a little more connected instead of just random things that like are kind of here and there in the ocean or like kind of in the huge thing of marine biology. Maybe more like categories, and like more broad groups of categories, not like 1,000 that like basically like that we did this year, which is honestly really hard to remember. And like I don't think a lot of people remember everything we've learned because it's so much about so many different things, kind of like crammed into little spaces. So I would space out more time to learn stuff in class. I would do more in depth kind of like explanations, just more time, more in class working um, together on stuff, maybe more interactive things. That would be good to learn. Um, my social and academic goals for the remainder of the year are just to stay open, to be nice to people as always, um, keep my mouth shut when it should be, um, ask for help when I really need to, try to help other people, try to be more communicative, trying to be more communicative with you about where I'm at and how I feel academically, and to turn things on time, and even if I don't, to get them in. That is my goals for the rest of the year. In the last 10 weeks of school, I don't really know what I want to learn. I just don't want it to be complicated and hard. I just want to learn more about like animals, even though coral was an animal, but I guess I'd like to learn about anything you have to offer. Honestly, it's all good. Just animals. To a student who plans to take this course next year, I would say make sure to ask questions when you're confused. Because if you don't, you're going to be so like lost some of the times, and like it's not going to help because a lot of your friends are going to be lost too. And no matter how dumb you think the question is, don't be afraid to raise your hand and just like don't let other people rob you of your education. If you need to ask a question, ask a question. Don't, if they give you anything, they give you a hard time about it, like don't let it faze you because you're going to need to ask questions. And talk to Mr. Nandi because then he's a little more receptive. And just like any teacher, just tell them what's going on and that you're having a hard time and it'll be better.